your boy, the Memphis XLR8, back at you with all of my card games. The show where we take a look at whatever deck we want to look at, and we have ourselves a good fun time. So today, everybody, we're taking a look at Gimmick Puppets. Good old puppets with their Xyz action. A little bit of fusion today, just for a bit of added variety. And so, you know, it's not the deck I wanted, but it's the deck I'll get into that later. But for now, let's go for the deck list, and then we'll get into the dueling. So for our main deck today, we have ourselves 3 copies of Gimmick Puppets Magnet Doll and Beast Doll. We have 2 copies of the Gear Spring Spirit. We have 3 copies each of Gimmick Puppets Dreary Doll, Terror Baby, and Humpty Dumpty Boy. We have 3 copies of Trade-In, 1 Numeron Force, 1 Condolence Puppet, 3 copies of Machine Dupe, 2 copies of Junk Puppet, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Rank Up Magic Argent Chaos Force, 2 copies of Rank Up Magic Quick Chaos, 3 copies of Super Polymerization, 1 Performance Puppet, 3 copies of Puppet Parade, and 2 copies of Trap Trick. For our extra deck, we're running 1 Gimmick Puppet Chimera Doll, 1 Gimmick Puppet Gigantes Doll, 1 number 15 Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder, 1 number 23 Lancelot of the Dark Knight of the Underworld, 1 copy number 68 Santa Upon the Sky Prison, 1 Dingirzu, 2 copies number 40 Gimmick Puppet Strings, 1 copy Chaos 15 Gimmick Puppet Giant Hunter, 2 copies of Chaos 40 Gimmick Puppet of Dark Strings, 1 copy of Mud Dragon, 2 copies Starving Venom, and 1 Predaplant Tripoflemia. For our side deck, you know, just any other rank 8 you want to try. If you want to try for Galaxy Cypher combo, go right ahead. Dragluvion, OTK, go right ahead. If you find yourself needing more grave setup, add some more copies of Condolence Puppet. And if you're just needing a one-off sort of thing, you know, Foolish Barrow works too. So, there's the deck list today. Let's go ahead and go to EDO Pro and take it for a spin. Alright, you got our first opponent. And we can go first or second. Prefer going second with Gimmick Puppets, but you could go first depending on the hand you get into. Alright, what do we have here? Well, with one other Gimmick Puppet, this will be a good opening hand, I should think. It really depends on what we draw into. I kind of need some more stuff here. A Junk Puppet would be rather nice. Let's see. Once per turn, activate this effect. Banish top card of your deck. 500. This card is destroyed. Target a banished monster, add to your hand. So this is some sort of banishy, probably Grand Maju deck. Probably a Grand Maju deck of some variety, or something of that like. I mean, he's focused on banished stuff, and that's... You know, about halfway times, that's about a Grand Maju. Or, oh, hey, Linkarib, how you going? Yeah. So, some kind of banish-focused deck. That's all we can really say. Ooh, Gear Spring Spirit. Nice. That will work rather well. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and use Beast Doll's effect. I can discard a Gimmick Puppet to summon Beast Doll from the hand. That's exactly what we shall do. So, we'll see what that is. And so I've got Gear Spring Spirit. All of the Gimmick Puppets are machines. So, since I have a machine in the grave, I can special summon this level 8 monster from my hand. And, you know, Dreary Doll's nice in the grave. You can banish a Gimmick Puppet to summon her. But she restricts you to only summon Gimmick Puppets. And I don't want to do that right now. Although, I am going to do that. So, let's go ahead and summon number 40. The Bossy Boss monster. The Puppet of Strings. When this guy gets on the field, I'm going to... Oh, there we go. Activate his effect. I can attach 1 material. Everybody gets a string counter. These string counters are rather nice. It's basically, yeah, he gets some string counters. And let's see. Sword sent to the grave. I target a banished monster, add to your hand. Let's go ahead and activate Rank Up Magic Numeron Force. This lets me rank up my Gimmick Puppet. And also negates the effects of his face-up cards. Neato. So let's make Gimmick Puppet Dark Strings. Hashamba. So basically, this guy's going to immediately destroy everybody that has the string counters. I will then get to draw a card and then do a little bit of damage to my opponent. It'll do 1,300 points of damage. It's something. You know, it's one of the stronger Gimmick Puppet plays just in the archetype. Because Gimmick Puppet of the Dark Strings is just generally the best of the Gimmick Puppet Xyz monsters. Ooh, Monster Born, nice. Very nice. Alrighty, let me think. I could make Dreary Doll again. Do I really need to? You know, I'm going to bring back Dreary Doll after I do Battle Phase. Let's do it after the Battle Phase. So yeah, Gimmick Puppets, you know, they're not really a challenging deck. I was trying to do something different, which is why it took me longer to make this episode. I was trying to combine them with Shadalls, actually. You know, because Window looks like a doll, or like a puppet, I should say. And Gimmick Puppets are puppets, so it was an idea I had. It just didn't want to work out the way I wanted it to, which is, you know, unfortunate. You know, like, the parts just didn't want to mesh quite right. You know, I tried it, but it just didn't want to work. Maybe I'll do that one in the future. But yeah, if you were wondering why the thumbnail has Window on it, that's the reason. Because it just looks so nice. Alright, so now that we've done all this, let me think about this. See, I can make Chimera Doll. Let me think about this. I do have Monster Reborn. And he's running in it. Let's see. I'm thinking of what rank 8 I would want to make right now that would help me. But I think I'm okay. I mean, I could make Sanafond. But I don't think he's going to be special summoning from the graveyard too soon. So I think we're good. So basically what I could have done is I could have made my Chimera Doll, who basically lets me, once per turn, I can take a Gimmick Puppet. I can either add it to the hand or send it to the grave, and then I can summon a Gimmick Puppet from the hand if need be. And that would have been good too. Because then I could have, you know, gotten a monster to my hand, got it to the field, Monster Borned it, made Sanafond. And that would have locked him out of the grave. But like I said, I don't think this guy really cares about his grave too much. So I didn't decide to do that. Let's see. Alright. Well, let's just go ahead and... Let's tickle him for 3,300. A good 3,300 point tickle will do us just good. Depending on what this guy is going to activate. Hopefully he don't have no Storm and Mirror forces. What is this? Nemesis Adrestea. Target a Nemesis, banish from the grave, summon it. But if its original level is 11 or higher, can either its effects this turn. Okay. So that's the Keystone dude. What does he do anything? Oh, wait. There's something else. Any monster sent to the graveyard is banished instead. I see. I see. So he's trying to banish this card. What does this do when it's banished again? This card's banished and banish this turn. Add this card to your hand. I mean, is that all it does? I think that's all it does. I mean, him having one extra monster in the hand's not going to be that bad. I don't think it'll be that bad. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? It's possible. I mean, so long as this is negated, we're good. Good old Numeron. But this is why you run Numeron Force in here. Just to negate annoying cards like that. So let's see here. Yeah, we're still good, I think. I've still got Super Poly if he ever summons a Dark Monster. Or if I need to just summon out Starving Venom. One or the other. All works out just fine. And it'll all work out just fine. So yeah. Shadow Gimmick Puppets. That'll have to be a deck for another day, folks. Just some reason that basically it was mostly just Gimmick Puppets, but summoning Winda, but it just didn't want to click. I'm not sure what I did, you know, if I could have done something differently to make it better, but that'll have to be in the future. That will be in the future. I still have other decks. I still got to make the Frog deck, and that'll be... I'm going to try and make that one tomorrow, because that's a pretty basic one. It's just like, you know, Frogs with Phalanx, Pike, and such. It'll be a little different than a normal Frog deck, but just a little bit. Alrighty, so you've got your Keystone dude. You got Link Kuribo, which is exactly what we wanted him to do. See, now that he has Link Kuribo, I have Super Polymerization, and it's like I can go cuckoo kachoo. So let's ditch Quick Chaos, I guess. And we'll make a Starving Venom using his Link Kuribo. Hello. Alrighty, and I could copy his effects or what is it? Let's see. Did it entire level 5 or higher monster? Yeah, he doesn't have a higher. He don't have nothing big. Alright, let's see here. Ooh, I like that idea. Let's activate Gimmick Puppet's effect. Basically, this will just put string counters. Completely irrelevant unless I make another one. But what is good... Okay, you can negate me. That's fine. I don't care. What I care about is the fact that I have my junk puppet, which is my monster reborn. So I'm just gonna bring back the puppet of strings. Oh, and if I had my rank up spell, I could have done more than that, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and just finish this guy. You know, I have no idea what this guy was trying to do. I guess this is some kind of Nemesis deck, which I can respect. I made a Nemesis deck years ago. Not quite years ago, but like a year ago, so I can understand the potential of a Nemesis deck is certainly there. So there's going to be a nice clean win with the Gimmick puppets. You know, mostly just around Gimmick strings, but he is the boss monster, so what can do. So let's go ahead for duel numero dos. See if we can summon any other Exceeds. I'd like to summon a Giant Hunter at least once. And some of the other rank 8s. So let's go ahead for duel number 2. And keep on keeping on. Alrighty, our secondary opponent. And once again, going secondary. Because like I said, that's where you want to go most of the time. This is one of those rare going first hands. Like, I got Puppet Parade. Basically, how this trap card works is your opponent has a whole bunch of monsters. You can summon Gimmick puppets with different names from the deck equal to the number of monsters the opponent has. And if they happen to be kicking your butt, which does happen from time to time with Gimmick puppets, then you basically get a rank up spell, which is nice. Alrighty. Difficult. Let's see here. Gimmick puppet. Okay, let me think about this real quick. So, I've got Beast Doll. I need to revive. Okay, so let's use Beast Doll's effect. We'll ditch Humpty Dumpty. Hachamba. Get out Beast Doll. And we're going to summon Terrifying Baby in a bear trap of a baby stroller. This little dude here revives a Gimmick puppet when he is normal summoned. So we're just going to get back our Humpty Dumpty boy. Hopefully. Humid wins. Pay 1,000, add a Stank Wizard from deck to hand. I see. Blessed wins. Send a plant, gain life, target a plant in the grave, shuffle deck, pay 1,000, summon a Stank Wizard from the grave. Okay. Well, luckily I've got Numeron 4, so I can literally just negate these, so not the big deal. So let's go ahead and summon out Chimera Doll. Hashamba. Chimera Doll will do his thing, and I'm going to get myself a Gimmick puppet. Okay, so he's going to go ahead, add another monster. Or what did he just do? Let's see. If your opponent's life points low, if your life is lower than your opponent's game 5, okay. Okay, I was wondering what he had just. I thought that only had the one effect. It's been a while since I played Aromas. Let's go ahead and add Dreary Doll to the hand, so I can special summon it for free. Hello. Alrighty, so we're pretty set here. Actually, let me double check something. Does this blob face down? Target a card. There's a monster with damage equal to its original. Okay, so let's make that guy instead. Normally I make strings, but in this case, I'm going to make this guy. We're gonna make Giant Grinder. Now, normally this dude, you know, twice per turn, I can pop a monster on the board that is face up, of course, if it was special summoned and all that good stuff. And it also does burn if it destroys Exceeds, but right now we need other things like Numeron Force. That'll negate his traps that my opponent desperately needs to live, and I can make Gigantic Hunter Boy. Hachamba. So that'll negate my Chimera Doll, not a big deal. Let's go ahead and activate Giant Hunter's effect. We'll ditch Dreary Doll. And we'll pop his monster. That'll do a little bit of burn damage. Or it would have if he had any attack points, but he doesn't have any attack points. Let's deal some damage. You know, that's the thing about Aromages. Once you start doing damage to them, they're in a big spot of bother. Because they kind of need to have more life to be, you know, doing things. So we should be good. I mean, I'm taking out more than half of his life points to start. I've gotten rid of 2 of his better trap cards. He doesn't have the, what is it? Dried Winds. Dried Winds, that's the one. He doesn't have Dried Winds at the moment, but he could get it in the future. But so long as I've got this Giant Hunter, I should, in theory, be good. Oh, and also I still have Beast Doll in the grave. Or wait, Beast Doll. She's still attached. I do have Baby. Basically, how Baby works is, for one turn, your monsters basically become spell speed 4. Your opponent can't respond to your monster's effects. They can't, or what was it? Let me look at my graveyard again. I forget Baby's entire thing. Let's see. Opponent can activate cards or effects in response to, yeah, the activation of my effects for a turn. Basically, he becomes spell speed 4. Alrighty, so he's still trying to do stuff. He's got Yasmin. Let's see. You gain life points, get to draw a card. Cool, cool. Very cool. The question is, though, you know, I have twice as many life as you. Okay, so you got Stank Garden. Okay. If you normally... Okay. I can destroy any card, correct? Yes, I can. That'll work. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of Beast Doll. Because it's more important for you to get rid of this thing than to get rid of that guy. Because I can do that. And yeah, I can go ahead and... Oh. Okay, so my opponent surrendered. Understandable. Like I said, Aromage is one of those decks where if they lead early on, they're good. If they don't, they struggle coming back. So it's a thing. You know, me getting rid of that Aroma Garden and also negating his traps kind of hurt him quite a bit. So there's a win against Aromages. So let's go ahead and duel number 3. We did get to show off Hunter. Let's show off some of the other... I want to summon Gigante's Doll. That would be cool. Good old Gigante's Doll. Just steal my opponent's monsters and stuff. That would be cool. Pretty good. So let's go ahead for duel number 3 and do some more Gimmick Puppet stuff. Alrighty, our third opponent. We're getting into the groove now. We're getting into the groove. We've shown off most of the Gimmick Puppety things. Starting to wish I had thrown in Gimmick Leo, but then I'm thinking Gimmick Leo is just a little bit too gimmicky, even for a deck called the Gimmick Pippets. But we'll see how it goes. Let's see here. Well, I got Condolence. I've got the combo here for at least doing Dark String, so that's something. It's a wee bit of something. Really depends on what our opponent is going to Ritual Summon. Let's see. Rituals nowadays can mean a lot of things. Usually means like Draytron or something, although I haven't seen Draytron in a long time. They seem to have fallen a little bit out of style, which is a shame because I think Draytron are pretty cool. You know, the ability to just Ritual Summon whatever you want. It's one of those decks that you can just play whatever you want. What is this? A more Factor Pain. I don't remember what you do. This card's Ritual Summon. Opponent skips their next main phase, numero uno. Negate the effects of face-up fusion. It negates exceeds monster effects. That's not good. I mean, I can just beat over it, right? This card's sent from field to the graveyard. Add a Drac Overlord from deck. Okay. Alright, well, it's not necessarily good, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I mean, if he makes that a more Factor Boy, then I'm going to be in a little bit of bother. That's straight up an anti-Xyz monster card. And I ain't playing... Well, I got the one link, but that's not really going to... I don't think Chimeradol is going to save me from that thing. And now we're into the Megaliths. Another old archetype that hasn't been seen in a while. And again, ritual-based. So, interesting. We're seeing all this ritual stuff. Let's see. What does the field spell do again? First time ritual monster will be destroyed by battle. Not destroy if a Megalith special summoned. Target ritual in the grave, add to hand. Okay. I think he's just trying to load up all the Megaliths, because if I remember them correctly, they're one boss... They have a couple boss monsters, but one of them is like... What was it, 300 attack and defense for every Megalith in the grave? Something like that. Something like that. Something wee bit like that. Although, yeah, he's just going to make this thing. Imagination, Drac Overlord. It's got to put imagination. Alright, big SpongeBob there. Hello, SpongeBob in Yu-Gi-Oh form. Okay, so I skip my main phase 1. We'll enter the battle phase. Go into main phase 2. Yeah, it's like I could do things, but because Dreary Doll, I can't do the exceeds that are other than this dude, you know, other than my Gimmick Puppets. Which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Alright, so we'll summon out a Dreary Doll. And let's see here. Let me think about this. Like, I can make Gimmick Puppet of strings, but his effects are going to be negated. Which is the shameful thing, is he just doesn't do anything. So we're gonna have to set him up and hope for the best. I mean, at least I got my puppet parade, so at the very least I can swarm with puppets if need be. And I've got junk puppet if I actually have to have it. So we'll see how it go. Okay, there's Phaleg. That's the one I was talking about. The one that gains all the attack points. And then he goes for incantations. Let's get him a ritual monster card. Kind of wish I had... Well, I was about to say I wish I had Super Poly, but that wouldn't really help me right now. Not too much. Although I could make Starving Venom, but, you know, whatever. Whatever, man. If this guy wants to lock me out of stuff with this thing, then he can lock me out of stuff with this thing. Now the question is, what is he going to do? Alright. Phaleg, Ritual Summons. Another monster. Summon Haggoth. This gets him a spell trap, and then he also gets back Phaleg, I presume. Because he's going to try and summon this back so that it becomes huge. Alright. Pretty base. Oh no, he actually got Ophiel. Interesting. I'm certainly very curious as to what exactly he's trying to do. I mean, I get the locking out with the Amorphage. Well, what is the goal with all these megaliths? Are you trying to beat over me with Phaleg, or are you trying to do some crazy combo? I mean, I'm still waiting on the wing to use my puppet parade, but I don't want to use this too early. Honestly, I'd rather him hit me first, because that way I can get my rank up spells, like my Numeron Force. That way I can just, you know, straight up negate Drac Overlord, which would be pretty good. I would like to be able to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead a little bit until this guy's done with his combos and his wombos. We'll see where this goes. I'd like to see what his end game is. Alrighty, we're back. My opponent didn't do much. I had to use one Puppet Parade. And I skipped a turn because nothing really happened. But now it's time for more Puppet Parade. Let's just go ahead. Let's see, I got Dreary Doll in the grave. Let's get out... Let's get a Beast Doll and a Magnet Doll. Why not? Really, I just need to get rid of this Drac Overlord, but it's being a little bit of a tricky wicket because I can't destroy his monsters by battle once per turn. A bit of an issue. Let's see. Can I activate cards? Okay, that's good for... These are good for later, but I really need... I need more. I need more, damn it. More. Alrighty. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Activate Dark Strings, get rid of Gimmick Puppet O-Strings. There you go. Let's go ahead and activate Junk Puppet and bring back the Gimmick Puppet of Strings. Now we have a big beat stick. So now what we're going to go ahead and do... Let's see. Target special summon opponent controls, destroy it, exceeds monster, do damage. I could blow up both of his cards and interrupt his plays, I suppose. So, yeah, let's see. Oh, wait, hold on one second. Yeah, that won't negate that. So let's just go for beat. Let's go some beatdown. Good old beating over the Mr. Drac Overlord. I don't want this guy on the board no more. He's negating my stuff. I don't want my stuff negated. I want to do battle phase, man. Alright, so get rid of all of that. And now what we're going to do is... Actually, now I think, do I want to make Giant Grinder, or do I want to make something better? I could make Lancelot and negate stuff, or I could make Dingirzu. I'm gonna make Lancelot, actually. Because I can straight up just negate whatever with this thing. So let's go ahead, we're starting main phase 2, and we'll set a card. And we'll end our turn. Ew. Ew. It's so scary. It's Lancelot. Oh, dude, it's just Lancelot. Get over it. It's just Lancelot. You'll live. He's just scared because Lancelot has a rapier. Also, he's kind of a JoJo's reference. Ever so slightly JoJo. Fucking yeah. Okay, he's locking me out of my stuff, and the minute I make one negator, he just runs away. Okay, so my opponent surrenders like a big baby, as you can clearly see. Big baby. And regardless of that, we got enough time for one more, I think. One more duel? Why not? Let's just go for one more quick duel. Alrighty, our fourth and final opponent of the day. It's been a really good day for Gimmick Puppets, it has to be said. I was not expecting them to do this well today, because it's kind of a dated deck, but we're having some good luck. I mean, granted, we're up against some very casual decks, but you know what? Gimmick Puppets is a casual bunch, so but it works. It works just fine. You know, I'm not up against, like, Dragoon or Dragon Link or none of that. Ooh, it's an Evil Eye. Okay. Super Poly is going to be very helpful for us, because they are all dark monsters. So, if I can Super Poly the wazoo out of this guy, I should, in theory, be good. What I really need right now, though, with this particular hand, though, is, like, a level 8 monster, so I can, like, use trade-in. Preferably, I would like to get my Dreary Doll, because, yeah, that would be nice. If I could get Dreary Doll and then draw into a machine dupe, would be really cool. Alright, so now he's got the Evil Eye of Selene. Good old Evil Eye of Selene is the queen. So the question now is, now what? Let's see, Evil Eye emerge. Summon a familiar of the Evil Eye token. If Evil Eye is in the spell trap, summon 2 instead. But I guess you just wanted 1. Okay. Let's see, gains attack, lose attack. I don't remember what all the Evil Eyes do. I think I played them like once. Forever ago. Yeah, I did play them once. I don't remember what they all do. It's a banish Evil Eye card from the grave, draw 1 card. After damage, calc Evil Eye, equip Evil Eye. Banish that monster. Okay, so basically that turns this guy into a banishy kind of dude. Summon an Evil Eye from the hand or the grave. And he keeps getting less life points, but he's got a really big monster. Alright, and then this thing lets him, what does this do? Send Evil Eye spell trap from the deck to the GY. Good old GY. So what are you ditching? The Evil Eye numero dos. Which I believe he can equip or something? No. No, he's just going to make himself his boss monster, Zerziel, the ruler of the Evil Eye. Alright. But yeah, he can pay 1,000 and, like, equip this onto his Zerziel. Okay. I mean, I'm still not scared. I got Super Poly. He can't do much about that. And if I can Super Poly his Zerziel, I should be, in theory, good. Surprised he hasn't activated the Evil Eye of Selene yet. Maybe he doesn't want to play it yet? Maybe he's being cautious. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, so far it's just like, it just seems to be a straight up Evil Eye. Nothing ooh, hey, Dreary Doll. Exactly what we wanted to get. Very nice. Let's go ahead and activate Trade-In. We'll get rid of the Dreary Doll in order to get some more cards. Or conversely, we can get a whole heckin' lot of nothing. Alright. Let's see here. Evil Baby, come forth. Let's use the effect of Evil Baby to revive the Dreary Doll. And bait out any sort of negates this guy might have. Okay, no negates? Good. Good. Alrighty, so let's see here. Like, I could make Dark Strings with this. You know, I could use Chimera Doll, use those two. Bring out Beast Doll, bring back out Dreary Doll. Do I need to do that? Not really. Actually, now I think about it, I have a better idea. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make the Chimera Doll. We're gonna activate the Chimera Doll's effect. We're gonna go ahead and get the Beast Doll. And we're going to add that to our hand. And then we're going to special summon the Beast Doll. There you go. Now we have, I'm not going to say it again. We're going to get that out here. And we're going to go ahead and, you're a dark. Alright, I can only summon a Gimmick Puppet System. Okay, that's fine. That'll work just fine. You know what? It's all good. I can Super Poly him next turn. That's kind of the whole idea of Super Poly. Is you can fusion during either player's turn. So we'll get outside our Dreary Doll. Let's go ahead and make Giant Grinder. Hollow. Good old Giant Grinder. And let's see. Target special summon monster opponent's controls. Destroy it. Can I destroy this thing? Make say that this card is equipped with Eli Selene. That does not have any protection. I'm pretty sure that doesn't have any protection of any form. Unless I'm mistaken. Okay, it has no protection. Good. Alright, let's activate the rank up magic. And we're going to turn this into Gigantic Hunter Boy. Hello. And we know what this is. Don't know what that is. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the set card that we don't know what it is. Evil Eye. I control Evil Eye Monster. Why didn't you activate it? Oh, wait. It only works on spell. Right. Let's see. He's not going to target me this turn, so I don't need to worry about that. So let's go for the battle phase. And we should be fairly good. He has nothing. Like, he has the Evil Eye of Selene, but that's about it. I've got Super Poly, so I can interrupt his plays. I'm pretty sure we're good. I'm cautiously optimistic that I can out this Evil Eye player. I'm fairly certain I can stop whatever he has to do. Unless he's got, like, a Mirror Force of some variety, but I've got Giant Hunter, so I'm pretty sure we're good. Now, Giant Hunter, underrated. You know, I say that Strings is the boss monster, but Giant Hunter works just fine. You know, he can pop whatever and potentially do damage. Alright, so my opponent surrenders. He tried, but, I don't know what to say. Evil Eye just don't work as much as they used to, or maybe he just didn't have the right hand. I don't know. I haven't played Evil Eye in forever. Regardless, that's our deck. We've done mostly what we wanted to do, and so let's just go for the end screen. All the goods, well, it's getting good. Let's get going. Alrighty, everybody. Gimmick Puppets did a surprising 4-0. I was not expecting them to do so well. I was expecting this to go 2-2, not gonna lie. I was expecting, like, win 1 or 2, and then get annihilated by Dragon Link and stuff like that, but people were playing more casual decks today. I don't know, it's just a thing that happens sometimes. So, yeah, I'm happy with the deck. The deck works just fine. You know, Gimmick Puppets are fairly linear for the most part. I mean, it's mostly just because of Dreary Doll being one of our better setups and, you know, limiting you, but, you know, you can make other Exceeds just fine. You know, you can make things like Lancelot and bait out little trolley boys. You can make Dingirzu and get rid of problematic cards. You can make Sanafon, which is cool from time to time. We didn't get to do that as much, but it's fine. You know, we got to do the Gimmick Puppets just fine. We did all the summons, the rank 8s, the work. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's deck. If you did, consider hitting the like button. That's all I ask. Just hit the like button. I won't ask for subs, even though the little sub thing is going to show up every once in a while. Just consider hitting the like button. If you enjoyed it, please do. That's all I say. So, thanks for watching. Next time, we're taking a look at Frogs. After that, I might do Harpies again, or I might do something else. We'll see how it goes. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Your boy Memphis signing out. I'll see you guys again next time. Take care.